Good evening and morning to you. Can we get a chat check? Let me know if I'm coming through, and let me know who's in here. Who up in here in the morning, Tuesday morning? Y'all know y'all supposed to be at work. Stop playing. Get to work, man. Get in that shower. Get that cup of coffee on the way out the door. So I'm like got a little technical issue here. Whatever is going on now. Hey, Natty Knit. DK Sloan. David Michael, what's happening? What's happening? I'm getting a black screen. What is going on here? What is going on, my friends? Let's see. If I do this. Oh, okay, I see what's going on. Let's go. Okay, I think we back. What's going on, ladies and germs? I hope you got a pick in your perms. It's Tuesday, August 17th, and I thought I'd wake everybody up with a little bit of Star City on. I know some of y'all supposed to be at work. Some of y'all probably is at work right now, but we're gonna go ahead and get some Star Citizen action going on, just for your ear pleasure, if not your viewing pleasure. And I want to talk a little bit about the state of the game. 314, kind of interesting. Got some highs, got some lows on this jump. Let's get to this elevator real quick. Like, see, this is the struggles of a streamer that don't have a dual monitor. I gotta get some kind of gigantic mount so I can put my monitor up front, mount this TV up top above that, and have it not slam on my face somehow. What's up, Mike Rao? Mike Rao? Your first time back in the verse in a couple patches, rebinding your Team Warthog is now a full-time job. Team Warthog, what? Run that by me, which TM Warthog? I know it's a little early in the morning. I'm shaking off the dust a little bit. What's TM Warthog? Hey, and just FYI, Natty Ice, we're gonna need your services if you allow them to be used for the giveaway that's gonna be coming up within the next week or two, probably two, when I give away the Constellation Taurus. So I hope you be available. Oh, Thrustmaster Warthog, duh. Rebinding the Thrustmaster. Okay, full-time job. I hear you on that. Matter of fact, that's one of the things I was going to talk about a little bit. And while we're talking, let me go ahead and grab this Sentinel. For some reason, the Sentinel has become my go-to for combat. It's just good stock. And then right now, all the shields is perform the same as all the other shields. So, I mean, you can just get in this lock stock and just hop right in. Thrustmaster Warthog holders. You know what? Regardless if people like it or not, it's got to be the most popular. Like whenever I hear somebody saying they're getting their first Warthogs, it's always the if they first holders, it's always the Thrustmaster. All right, you know what? I bet my helmet ain't on. I don't know why they spawn you in like that. So you know what? Hey, ride that joint till the wheels fall off. It'll get you going. It'll let you know what you would like to have that you don't already have, what you don't like, and then once you graduate to your next sticks, then you be good to go. Right on, Natty. Cool. Looking forward to seeing you out there. I'll fill you in on the details a little later. He said, come on, it's not that bad. It's like arm wrestling a toddler. Is it that's no, okay, so it's the opposite of stiff, apparently. I don't know, never used it, but a lot of people get them, man. I'm not mad at them. The first sticks I got, my man Commander Blackout had donated them to me because he just really wanted me to get into some holders. It was the X52. They was wow, look at my ship. Look at my ship. This happened earlier today with the Spirit of Talent, but even that one wasn't this high. Yeah, that's a no-go right there. All right, I'm gonna have to get some that I don't know, have to get something else. Maybe go down to Lorville. Then I'm gonna have to claim the these are the trials and tribulations to Star Cinnamon, ladies and germs. What's up, Mintberry? It was funny, man. I was watching the playthrough of both of the South Park games, and you know, they do the superhero thing from the cartoon. And Mintberry was, I keep wanting to call him Mintberry Crush, Mintberry something, whatever he says when he changes into Mintberry. He wasn't in there, and I was really upset, man. And I don't know if he like changed to a different character, but I was really missing Mintberry. Oh, I see something about pedals. That's funny. Like there's so many things that people have different opinions on. I like the twist on the sticks. The twist is for me. I needs it. I can get how pedals can be dope, but I don't know if I want to feel like I'm at an exercise bike while I'm at my desk. But I get it. I'm sure it adds a lot of immersion. That's my buddy Yamix to say immersion. I just need some light to get to the ground. Oh, this is down. Oh yeah, both of these down there. I left the hydros on, man. You can't leave hydros on in space because it just stays up there. All right, what do I got? I'll take this stalker down there. Mintberry Crunch. That's right. Mintberry Crunch. I was so upset that when I was watching the playthrough that Mintberry Crunch wasn't in there. What was it? The Stick of Truth and the butthole. The fractured butthole. Them dudes is off the chain, man. The fractured butthole. So they had like cut it. Like they played through the game and they cut out all like just the regular gameplay and then put the cutscenes on the video. So it was like watching a movie, and I was in a hotel in Atlanta, just laying in the bed watching South Park cutscenes like it was a movie, and it was like 2 hours long a piece, man. It was like a feature film. Star Cinnabon. And let's do that twist. Yeah. But back up to the hand, or the subject at hand. 314. 314 has been an interesting patch to come out. Man, I don't even know where to begin on that, and that's why I put in the title. I want to get y'all's thoughts about it too, but I'll kick it off. One of the things that's really been weird that I've never seen in Star Citizen before is the rubber banding. The rubber banding has got quite egregious. You gotta do like Jack Sparrow, egregious. Cause I'll like get out of my bed, go all the way down to the lobby, and then all of a sudden it'll rubber band me back into my bed. Insane. And it's kind of funny, like the first time, maybe the second time. After that, it's like, yo. And I'm not here to bash Star Citizen, by the way. I don't want to kick it off with a tone like that. But yeah, 314 has had his hurdles. Had its hurdles, ladies and germs. Free Fly, yes, Free Fly is coming on. Actually, is today the 18th? Today's the 17th, so tomorrow begins the Free Fly. And usually I do a Free Fly video, but probably gonna skip this time just because it's gonna be a hard recommendation if I want to refer people and keep them in here, especially my buddies or people that might become my buddies. Because I'll be honest, you know, I love this game more than most, but I don't want to bring them in when it's looking a little rough like it is right now. Hard to avoid when you reference South Park. Yeah, it is, man. Hey, what's up, Leg? Still Leg. Hey, Natty Ice, still leg, Natty Ice. I don't know if you guys know each other. I don't know if y'all ran together before, but Still Leg is a prodigious horror flyer, and I know Natty Ice got some skills, so I would like to see what y'all could do together. That'd be interesting. I would love to just be hovering around in a Mako, just kind of getting some footage of what y'all could do. Let's see, can't play 314 yet, still waiting. My new CPU, old one couldn't take it anymore. Really? What was your old CPU? Let's see. Nolly says, I've only had rubber band once, but I usually chill in bed for a minute before I get moving. You know what? That's typically what will work, because every once in a while that would happen in previous patches. This one, like, I laid there, sent off a couple Facebook messages, messed around in Discord, got out the bed, went downstairs, And it had that snap back. Snap me back all the way to the bed. I guess I better request landing if I want to get in there, yeah. But yeah, it's been insane. They'll get it together. I think it's just there was just so much going on in this patch. It was just hard for them to get it 100% together. 100% sexy. Wait, that's not it. Oh. She got that snap back. Oh, no, I didn't. I did. I was moving my holders. First mess up of the day. That's all I get, man. Trying to do too many things at once. My keyboard has these LED lights on the sides of them, and I was trying to move my holders just so it can catch the light just right. But probably shouldn't have been doing that while I was going in for a landing. Let's see. If only had, okay, got that one. Mess with your mic, switch light. Take that. Yeah, gotta be a penny pincher, man. I'm a penny pincher. Some people be like, yo, man, what's the most expensive holders I could buy? I was like, you know what? You probably asking the wrong guy. Free fly RIP service. Yeah, I think the server's probably gonna be rough. Server's probably gonna be a little rough during free fly. But you know what? As long as I get the data that I need, I ain't even mad. So I'm gonna come in and get the footage that I need. I probably ain't gonna be like grinding. Actually, I never really felt like I was grinding in Star Citizen, but I ain't gonna be just like trying to up my reputation and all that good stuff, progressing. So it's an i5 with a 1060 and a oh, so yeah, the mechanical drive cracking. Yeah, that mechanical drive was probably the weak point on that. It's always a beautiful thing to move over to an SSD. That gives you the easiest noticeable performance jump, or the cheapest performance jump, I should say. Which thought on energy weapons sharing the same capacitor, so it's almost worth running only a few lasers. You know what? I've been trying not to make any opinions on the changes that they've made, power management, and the limitations on weapons, because they're not done. I wouldn't even call this tier 0. I think this is called tier minus 0.5. That don't make no sense, but they just spent so much time balancing, rebalancing. Like when I was kind of getting up with my Evo folks, I was like, I don't know if this is ever gonna come out, just because there's not a huge amount of changes and updates, but the updates and changes that they put in there were huge, and they took a lot of time, and they're still not done. So I'm not gonna make any hard adjustments right now, except for I kind of wish the shields were not all the same. I don't know, kind of bugs me a little bit, but what happened? My friend's torch was up in the air and he could not claim and get it back. He had to sell it back. Sell it back? Oh, sell it back and buy it again for 40. What? That sounds crazy, man. Whenever I get burnt out, and that says, whenever I get burnt out on SC, I just sit back and watch Dig. This man's voice just lowers the blood pressure. Right on. I'm glad I'm also a healthcare provider. I'm lowering blood pressure here. You said the world's gonna explode in 5 minutes, and it sounds common. That's right. But the world is about to blow up in 5 minutes. Let's see. I think 3.4. Let's see. Kyle Smith. I think 3.14 fixed the ladder door serial killer combo on the prospector. Seems like they fixed it by making the character climb up while phased into the ladder. The immersion into the ladder. You know what? I'm glad to hear that, because I was about to take my prospector route. Was that yesterday or something like that? And I didn't get a chance to end up we end up getting all the drugs out of the drug stash in the bunkers on Hurston. Man, that was like a 2-hour job with like 3 of us. But yeah, I'm glad to hear that the ladders are in better shape. Because I've actually been kind of worried about that. Aside from the prospect, I've been worried about that as far as just getting into ships with EVA, like getting into the 300i, maybe the prospector from time to time when you're outside mining in EVA. And hopefully the fixes that they did for the ladder while you're on the ground translate into EVAing in there, because I think the ladder itself is causing the problem. Could be wrong, but I'm just hoping that's fixed too. Oh man, that's right. I gotta claim this. Multitasking, that's right. Chris Sinclair, don't worry, Dick. We've all been there. Good, not the only one. That's when it did go into settings and select space break. Space break uses boost. Is that a thing? Oh wait, hold on, let me back away before I start claiming. Space break uses boost. Oh, maybe that's, oh, okay. I mean, I haven't seen that, but why would they do that? I mean, it seems like that's just a given that the space break uses boost. There's a binding for that. That's another thing. 314 has went insane with the bindings, and I'm not just talking about the sheer number of them. That's another subject, but where they're putting the bindings. So for example, you go into key bindings and what was it? So, all right, here's one, missile operator mode. Okay, so that's in here. Okay, all right, I get that. Quantum travel system. Why is that not in this section called flight quantum travel? Why are they in 2 different places? That's insane. Look behind, which I was looking for forever. Why is that not in view? I don't know, makes it feel a little rushed. I don't know what's going on, man. I hope things start to make a little bit more sense as far as being able to find stuff. I know some people have said that they wish you could just search for the bindings, like have a little search bar. And I can agree with that. I don't see it happening anytime soon, but man, it'll be super useful. Oh, so yeah, what was it you said? Look for oh, uses boost, movement maybe, or is that there's regular boost? There's space break. Where's space break uses boost? All right, I might have to just look for that later. Because that was the thing I was looking for, or I was trying to use my space break, and I was like, it's not doing nothing. Apparently there's an option called space break uses boost. What else would it use? All right, let's see. I see the ground. Obliteron hardly flown for 314 much. Notice Sentinel handles like a pig. I haven't noticed that. I haven't flown it a ton, but haven't noticed it. Otherwise, just take forever to stop. Yeah, let me know where in the settings that is, if you happen to know it. If not, no problem. I'll figure it out later. Mike Corral tried rebinding holders in the hangar. Should not have done that. In the hangar? Need to go out in space and do that. Lucario Davis snapped all the way back to the bed. Yes, sir. Hey, man, trust me. You keep playing, it's gonna happen to you, man. New build i7-10 Gen, RTX 3070. SSD should be fine with this. Chris Sinclair's the engine streams assets and SSD is really, wait. Since the engine streams assets and SSD is really sort of necessary. Yeah, absolutely. Now that the shields being the same makes it really difficult to make a little stealth runner. Yeah, I mean, the other option is to turn the shields off, but yeah, a little difficult. You don't want to be caught with your shields off. Somebody happens to turn towards you and notice you. How you saying? Hey man, it's morning for me, McMorgan. SFC Demon, thanks, Senna. I need to set that also. That's the thing about Anathema, man. She be doing all the little things and stuff and things and stuff. All right, let's get this Sentinel off the ground now. Let's get this bad boy off the ground. 30Ks have been kind of like, I don't even know where to pin 30Ks. It's like sometimes it feels like it's happening all the time. Sometimes you get in servers and you be good for hours and hours and hours. It feels like it does feel like a step back from last patch, because last patch it got really good. I can't remember if last patch started really good with the 30Ks, but they definitely ended very good with the 30Ks. And I know that's happened for a few patches where it would start out a little rough, then it was smooth out toward the end of it. But it hasn't happened for a while, so like you really feel it right now. We were so nervous because we were doing that mission where you destroy all the drugs, but instead of that, we were just taking all the drugs, and we were so nervous that a 30K was gonna happen, but nothing happened. Like 3-4 hours in the verse, no 30Ks. Which makes me a little hopeful. Makes your boy Dig a little hopeful. But you can't get too hopeful. You gotta have that grain of salt that you can throw. Hopefully throw it at the rude shopkeeper's eyes. Speaking of that, they need to bring back the ability to throw like empty sodas and stuff, because I used to love hitting them in the head after they say something rude. McMorgan also picked up a new space sim. Look up Hard Space Shipbreaker. You might like it. Yeah, I think we was talking about that. If we weren't talking about it, me and somebody in the Discord was talking about that. Looks interesting. Looks interesting. What's my FPS? How come when people say that, I feel like they just say, take your shirt off? That's private, man. No, I was kidding. I don't know, man. Depends. Depends on, you know how I go. Depends on where you at. Oh, I heard a sound effect. Sounds like somebody blessed me, but I can't quite see it yet. So I can thank you. Let me get out of this hangar. The ship looks so weird before you put the landing gear down and get going. I was thinking about I don't know, maybe just, well, apparently it's my setup. I can't see the things sometimes. SFC. Oh, it's good to see me back on YouTube again. Has it been that long? Appreciate it, sir. Appreciate you always, man. Yes, sir. Oh, let's not crash thanking people. Nah, good looking out, SFC. Tell your boy Ricky Ticky he gonna have to ensmalling his hands to work with them holders. Still legs. Good looking out, boss. Right on. Appreciate that, guys. SFC Demon, still legacy. Good looking out, y'all. I appreciate it. You know, we love that money, money, money. But I start taking off my clothes, but y'all can't really see me, so that's not against terms of service. Let's see. Oh, back to the FPS. It just depends. At Orison, I'm like 30, 31. Other parts in the verse, I'm 40. Occasionally I'll clock a 60 for a hot second. You know how this game goes. Shipbreakers OST, perfect for mining. Obviously be good for salvage once we get it. OST, explain that. Stealth parts will still give signature. Oh yeah, that's right. Natty's right. Stealth parts do still give the signature reduction, so you might as well put that on there, because if another one of them events pop up, there's definitely going to be some folks. Me and Natty saw some of them folks that was rocking them stealth bits, and the protection they offered was just as good as anything else, so why not? Haven't been able to finish a single Nine Tails event. It's always ended with the 30k tank my rep, Crusader security. Yeah, I get how that can happen. I think we had started one Sunday. That one, or we were about to start one, then the server tanked, and then we got back in one, and it was very slow. And it feels like they needed to start scaling like enemy ships based on how many people were participating, because we were just kind of sitting around doing nothing for a good clean while. Let's take a bounty killer mission. Stability should significantly improve with the next patch. I hope so. We're running a stealth gladius that vanishes at around 4,000, 5,000 meters. Jeez. See, that's messed up, man. Somebody try and go for a missile lock on you, they back up, then you back up, and you gone, and then you run around them from the side and just slap them up. Convict Ricky, that it is Convict Ricky. Original soundtrack, okay. Have to kill background stuff to free up memory. That's how it was when I was when I first started playing Star Citizen. I used to have I still do got it. Actually, I used this right here, and you click this button right, well, this little rocket, and it clears up all the memory. And I used to just kill everything. And I only had 8 gigs of RAM with an old i5, and hell, I still started my Star Citizen coverage on YouTube with it. So there's people that be like, you need 128,000 gigabytes of memory. And listen to that. Do your diligence. So I kind of want to talk about the power management system for a while. And I'm wondering how you guys are you guys liking it? Are you not liking it? I like the idea, except I need some visual representation outside of this right here, because oftentimes you can't see that. Like if I was in combat, you know, going like this, I'm not gonna see that unless I have the eye tracker on and I'm like, you know, I can just look down at it. There needs something in this area or over here, something. But I do like the idea. Some people say that they took it from Elite Dangerous. Well, whatever the case is, I like it in Elite Dangerous, and I like it in here. It just they need to smooth out a few rough edges on that. But the idea is sound, and I know that people are upset about you don't have as much ammo anymore. Yeah, maybe they could make some adjustments on that, but I kind of think it is what it is. This is the thing that not upsets me, but gets on my nerves. I'll be firing every once in a while. It's not doing, there we go. It'll start scanning like that. And it's not like it's a binding you can adjust. I'd have to take it and put it into a completely different key. But then when I wanted to scan, then it would be gone. And I don't know. It's just kind of randomly doing that for me. It's on that rando. Netty knit. Good looking out. Appreciate it. Game settings near the bottom, and it's called Space Break. Really? Game settings near the bottom. Let's see. I feel like I'm Probably looking at it but not seeing it. Mission. Okay, so they put some stuff I haven't seen yet. It's probably gonna be a yes, no, so. Making me read. I'll check it out, but now that you told me that it's in game settings near the bottom, I will definitely be doing that. I don't know why they made that a additional option. That I don't get it. Let's see. If the game returns to the stability performance of 3.7. That's funny, man. Everybody, when they talk about stability, they talk about 3.7. A lot of people don't remember how rough the beginning of 3.7 was. It was rough. See, I used a rock on Aberdeen with Cuddy and found a 5 rack hat and knife for 50K. Hey, get your monies. Get them monies. We likes the monies. I haven't played with the rock in so long. I keep saying that I'm gonna get back into it, but just ain't done it yet. Just ain't done it yet. Oh yeah, this is the other thing people having an issue with. That every time they log on, they have to do the certifications again. Yeah, that's another thing I'm gonna have to get with it. Natty Ice about is like player bounties. I don't know how people catch them, because I mean, it's been probably months since I attempted it, because they just jump from system to system. You jump and then they go into armor zone. Like, dude, how do you get these guys? Yar, what's up, Rico? Rico in the building. Yes, I will accept. Let's track this bad bunny. Let's see, Lou says, I'm digging it, but I'm usually doing professional stuff. So my triangle more looks like 2 right triangles. Is that how it is? Did you call us polywogs, Rico? Dig when you read me a bedtime story. My lady be asking me to record stories, like sleep stories for her, and I've done one. So she would beat me severely if I did one for you and I ain't done another one for her. Ella. Here we go. What is going on? Oh, there we go. Wouldn't spool up for a sec. Let's see. Space Break's boost is near the top of the settings menu. Well, is it the top or is it the bottom? Yeah, it's be coming back. Coming back for that. There was this, well, I had this idea for a video. I mean, sometimes I just come up with ideas. I got like a mountain of ideas that I discarded, where I looked at it an hour or the next day later, and I was like, dude, that is dumb. Why did you think of that? And I was gonna do a video about best and worst beds, and this would definitely be in the worst. Like, I might want to get it in an Aurora bed before I got in these pizza ovens right here. 1.6 is most stable. Man, I think that's before my time. Rick B, yo. Never got your holders to work with Shadow. Netty dead. Last player bounty I killed thought he was safe in his 600 eye, so he ate 3 torpedoes at point blank. What you mean point blank? Did you beat the 1,000 meter 1K range limitation on that? Natty guys be just knowing how to do so. I'm like, how did you do that? And I'm like, never mind. Let's see. Oh, I passed it. How are mass drivers in 314? Thinking about a Super Hornet full of mass drivers. I would ask Anathema Net about that. You know, I haven't done much weapon testing just because I've been so well, I just noticed that everything has been changing so much that it doesn't, like, if I'm going to learn about something in this game, I'm probably going to make a video about it, because I don't do a whole lot of combat for fun. And so you know, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna make a video about it. And everything's been changing so much as far as weapons and combat. That's why I haven't dove into that so much. So I don't know, you have to ask Nathan Minute about that. Took on a 600i in my War Connie and spanked that big boy. The War Connie. So let me ask you, how was the Connies now? I haven't done any combat since they done upgraded the Connianis. Or the shields. I'm sure they fixed the shield holes on them. The maneuverability is a bit better than it used to be. So in theory, it seems like, especially if you got some turret gunners, that it might be kind of nice. Might be kind of slick and sexy. Dummy fire. You can dumb fire like rockets. Dumb fire them like rockets. Probably dumb fire the missiles to hit the sections. Oh yeah, duh. Dig. I didn't think about dumb firing them. Okay. Yeah, because you don't need no lock for that. Connie is the belle of the ball. Is that right? But dig that. I'll have to have to take another look at the Connie for combat. And I'll probably say this a few more times during the stream. I will be giving away a Connie Taurus courtesy of CIG. And I got a cool little giveaway in mind. If you haven't seen my giveaways, they're pretty dope. I don't just like pick names out of hats. I give you a little control of your destiny of winning some new free spaceships. If you want to know what I'm talking about, take a look at my Hurt giveaway vid, and because I streamed that, and I don't know, I've had a few interesting ones. The Connie will be no different. To be in-game type of deal, so where you have to compete against other players to win stuff. And last time was pretty combat central. This time will be less combat central. I'm not a heavy combat guy myself, so you know, here's some love to the non-combat guys and gals and pals. Are bounties still the best way to make money? Bounties and mining. Only problem with bounties is a lot of times people are logging in and their progress has been reset, and you need that progress to start getting the big bucks. Can't log out of Connie Biz without getting the eternal load screen. You know, I think people give up on loading too quick, because I'll just keep going till it just kicks me out, and I'll eventually load in there. Or on the occasions where I do just Alt F4 out of there, then I'll just go back into the menu, and then I'll change my eye color, hair color, something like that, and then I'm good to go again. I'm not saying that's gonna work for you 100% of the time, every time. It's not like Sex Panther, 60% of the time, every time. But that's what I do. I haven't done any character resets, and I can't remember how long last time I did that was. Let's see. Can fly literal circles around a 600i in a Talon. Stuff on the other night. Oh, I remember somebody, they just, when the Talons first came out, they just murderized my Mercury Star Runner. I mean, it wasn't even a contest. And it was funny, I put it in my video, and then the guy that did it to me commented in my video, in my video comments. That was hilarious. Get comfortable, put on PJ. That's right, get comfy. Get comfy, Jolly. Do something involving a cave this time. Ooh, that's a good idea. You know what? Keep that one for future reference. Not enough love for the caves. I agree with that. I agree with that. I think that'll change pretty soon. I gotta say, with 314, man, it's just like I already ranted about how the bindings aren't in the correct or what I think is correct locations, what I think makes just kind of makes sense. Aside from that, I think there's too many damn bindings. I've never like, all right, so I came from console and I got on PC and I played Elite Dangerous. That was a ton of bindings. I was like, dude, how can there be this many bindings in the game? And then I moved over to Star Citizen. Okay, this is more bindings. But now they just keep adding them and adding them, and like, look at this. Obviously, there's no way you could put all this on a pair of HOTAs. Or Hosas, if you will. I know Natty Ice like them Hosas because she's Kaiser Sosa. But well, we'll turn this one off because that's probably keyboard. I'd be interested to see if anybody ever uses HOTAs for on foot. But I think we just have way too much stuff, and I don't know if they have ever thought about simplifying it, or like right now are they just like, you know what, let's just throw out all the buttons possible and then we'll start refining it as we start getting some data and feedback. So give them some feedback, go into the issue councils or wherever you're supposed to put this type of stuff, because good grief, man, it's a lot. It's unmanageable for me. Like you basically have to pick and choose what do you want to have access to. And it's not like, okay, well, you pick and choose what you want on your HOTAs, and then the rest you could just supplement with the keyboard, because not everything in the advanced control customization is in the keyboard. It's just no room. There's not that many buttons. So I don't know if this, I would like them to acknowledge it or address it or something. I think it's too much. I love the amount of options. I love having options, but now it's just like it's more like choosing what you can live without. Which I guess that's life, but I don't know. I guess I don't have a better idea, so maybe I should shut what they call the hell up. Let's see. You have a hate. It would be nice if we can create macros to put on PJs or a macro for PJs, huh? Let's see. Try not to get behind on the chat. That's why you see me pause it like this. Sorry. You have an HD monitor, 2K or 4K? You know what? I'm on a good old 1080 TV because I am a console boy, but I've acquiesced to the PC gamer. Well, at least as far as getting a monitor. I'm about to get a 1440p monitor, 144 hertz. Just because I was talking with my buddy, the pilot. He's an elite, or was an Elite Dangerous content creator, and he showed me a screenshot from a clip. And I don't know if you guys know how that works, like, because a clip recorded is already compressed, and then you take a screenshot of some compressed that's even more compressed, and it was still beautiful. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and open up the piggy bank and grab me an actual monitor, 1440. It's so weird that 1440 is harder to find. There's less options for 1440 than there is for 4K. 4K, you can find them monitors all day. I have a 43-inch TV, so I'm down converting to get a monitor. I'm going 32 on the monitor because 43-inch monitor is a ton of money, at least for me anyway. Oh, you know what? Let's get moving here. But yeah, I'll be in the monitor club. So every once in a while, I'll be able to go over 60 frames in Star Citizen. Found it real difficult to even remap your hosts. Really? Yeah, it's been tough, man. And you know, I just want to do this again because for the longest I was like, dude, where is the rear view mirror at? And it turns out it's not in vehicle's view where you would think it is, because everything look this way, look that way. Is that it is in operator modes. Look behind, it's right there. So weird. And by look behind, I mean going like this. Targeting bodies are the worst. You really need 3 or 4, and there's like 30. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You ever thought about using voice attack, Dick? Oh yeah, absolutely. I always use voice attack when I'm playing solo, except for on the streams, because it is the bee's knees. I don't really talk about them too, like, well, the people that provide, the most famous people that provide the packs for them, just because, I don't know, they didn't treat me well. All the times that I've been in their Discord, they were kind of not very pleasant to your boy, so I don't really mention them. But voice attack in general is dope, especially if you're able to program your own stuff. Insane, insane. I think last time I used it for combat, I don't know if it was me, but I felt like it was not right. It was like I was looking at my power triangle, and I don't think it was actually, let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's load it up. I don't think he was hitting the right buttons for me. But while we're waiting on that, let me let's see. Yo, Digga Digga, I think you're right that they'll throw everything out and then refine. Oh, what's up, Big Zeke? What's happening, man? As the ass. And then refine when they will. That may be close to Squadron 42 being feature ready or something. I feel like, yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that, man. Because right now they just want to get all the functions out there, and then once they're out there, then they can start figuring out what makes sense, what doesn't. So it's like everything else in the game, it's a process. It's just kind of irritating when you're in the process. It is what it is. Let's see. You get 1440s for much cheaper than they used to be. So at least that's good. Is that right? Because I'm looking at $330 for the 1440 that I'm looking at. So I don't know if that's cheap or not, because it's my first monitor I bought. I still go back and watch Pilot's video for DBX every now and then. I don't know if I'll watch this DBX video. It starts to become a blur. Like, I've seen a lot of his videos. It's funny. The Pilot is like the difference between the Pilot and my buddy Yamix. Like the Pilot, he'll see some of my videos and he'll like you know, compliment me on them. My buddy Yamix, he won't go as far as he does with FDev, because he don't want these healing hands put on him. Just kidding. But he'll like give a hard critique, which I appreciate. But it just hit different with that dude. That's funny, man. They start lobbing missiles at you ASAP. Oh, forgot to turn on can't forget that. Oh, come on. Oh, there it goes. Okay. least he died first. Oh, torque imbalance. Come on, baby. Don't do it. Don't do it to me. At least I survived it. Did I even get the objective complete? I was looking drunk as hell doing that. Let me turn this back off. All right. Okay, yep, I'm gonna die. The torque, was it torque imbalance? Torque whatever. Yeah, torque imbalance are insane this round. I hopped into two ship, let me stop lying. It was one ship. It was the Mustang Gamma. Hopped in that straight off the landing pad. As soon as I take off, it was doing this. So they might want to crank that down. Like, I don't even know if I'll be able to leave, because as soon as I start, actually, you know what I think I did last time was, yep, nope. It's gonna run me into the rock. That's why I was looking crazy. You have an LG 1440 on, I love it. That's what I'm looking at. It's an LG, hell, what is it? What is it? You know, let's take a look. Bad words and giggles. Amazonian. Wait, where is my list? Is this it? Yeah. Yeah, this Bodman right here. I don't know if it's the hottest. It's a VA panel, so it's got some decent contrast. But I started thinking about it. I really don't need high contrast because I like to control that in post-production. So I kind of want an IPS monitor, but the price is right. The price is right. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think that, yeah, that's not gonna let me fly anywhere. Can I at least just move and jump somewhere? Let's go for a little self-destruction. All right, no, not to get the Sentinel again. If we get a patch. Remember, they used to have the self-destruct timers way too fast. You could almost get to the door and they would blow up. Elite compared to SC looks like Marvel's color palette next to DC's. I never looked at their color palette. Is it bananas? Elite uses color variation. Elite uses the color variations a bit better. I think Elites, I think Star Citizens, I don't want to, it's not a color grade, but whatever their color profile is very flat, which I like, because I'm not stuck with this super saturated piece of footage. So I do dig that. I think Elite will actually no, I'm just saying I think Elite has a lot more aliasing issues. And I don't know what that's about, because like I said, I'm a console boy. But at least you don't snap back into the bed like I just did. Let's see how many times this takes. Just put a scratch. Let's see. I'll pitch in for you to get the Samsung Odyssey G9. Man, I can't afford the tax on that. No, I don't know how much that costs, but I mean, it sounds like a beast. I don't know nothing about it, man. Again, I'm a noob with this stuff, man. There's a guy who pops into my Acer.org that makes what called Molly as an alternative to voice attack. Oh, makes a voice attack type thing called Molly. Okay. He usually has commands in it before they leave Ivacati. Oh, well, there's somebody in here that'll be doing the same thing. I ain't gonna name no names, but yeah. I paid $900 for mine a few years back. For your monitor, I'm guessing. Jeez, man. That thing's $900. That's gonna be a beast. Yes, I broke the hell out that thing. I'd love to meet up with him at Anathema. If him means Anathema, him is a she. Can you fly the couple? You mean my exploded ship? Probably not. Actually, that might be the only. Oh, could I fly before it blew up? I didn't even think to try that. I can still be trying that next time around. Let's see. It was still Legacy. Watch the video. Nice done. Yeah, it was a good video, man. That was. You guys be beasting it on that horror flying. Y'all be beasting it. I'll be able to adjust your thrusters and nurse it back home. Might have been able to, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta learn to let go and let God. All right, let's see. Get that search and rescue boy to earn his money. I know, where you at, Mito? Let's see. I run reshade. It makes it look good. Oh, I didn't know people were doing reshade on well, I guess there's no reason not to, but I haven't seen reshade on Star Citizen. Star Citizen is so unoptimized. I imagine that you just need a beast of a rig to even bother with that. Not that it's gonna like, well, actually it's probably, it'll affect performance, but it ain't gonna, I don't know. Let me stop talking. Yeah, because once you start putting sharpening into the game, and it's got to be a hit on performance. I remember the first time the only time I seen reshade really was when I first started playing Elite Dangerous, and I was blown away. But I figured that my old rig wouldn't be able to handle it. That's when I was rocking a i5 6700K. AMD R9 390X and 8 gigs of RAM on a hard drive, like a mechanical drive. I was talking about started at the bottom, that we here. I mean, I ain't here yet. I'm working my way to it so I can say I'm here. But damn sight better than where I used to be. If they're checking out Cyberpunk 27 live. Oh, what, they're live streaming tonight? Did they put out some significant content to be live streaming? Yeah, look, tell me more, my friend. Just talk to your talk to my cousin. He said he would say hi, but he's only allowed one phone call a day. Yeah, that dude stay Clasher. That dude's on that Clash flesh. Look at your master profile pic. Let's see. The con man, SFC Demon. Absolutely, man. Convict music. I don't get that much frame drop while using. But you know what, Still Leg? I bet you got a supercalifragilisticexpialidocious computer. Yeah. What do you guys think about operator mode? I'm kind of on the fence about having to choose between being able to fire your guns and firing your missiles, where it's like one or the other. I don't know where to go from there. Like, I'm sure there's reasoning, like some kind of gameplay balance that they're thinking of with that. I don't know where yet, and I don't know if I think it's not good. I don't know if I think it's cool. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm not sure where to go on with that one. Y'all tell me. I like it. It makes you think. Yeah. I mean, you do have to make some choices. I think that ideally, you know, you got somebody, you've got a co-pilot to handle that. So it's great for that. For solo ships, I don't know. Maybe they should have it where you don't have to choose with solo ships. Is that the answer? I don't know. I don't know. Don't have to choose if you have a co-pilot. Yeah, you don't have to choose if you have a co-pilot. And I think that's what they had in mind was co-pilot. It's for operator mode. It's in operator mode. It's called operator mode. But I don't know, like for a single seat fighter or something like that, when you're trying to throw everything that you got against a bigger ship, it's a bit of a handicap. Let's see, new update about to drop and maybe new info, maybe 6 p.m. So you're saying that the new update for Cyberpunk it's an actual update, it's not just bug fixes? Oh wait, you know, I did hear that they were dropping actual content, like actual DLC for Cyberpunk. I'm about to check that out, man, because I love Cyberpunk. It got a lot of it had a lot of problems when it came out. I didn't experience a ton of problems. I experienced some, but hell, I play Star Citizen, so I can roll with the punches on Cyberpunk. Ain't no big deal to me. Ain't no big deal, my friend. Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, again, one of these will be one of you guys' ships. It's gonna be I've been kind of getting some notes and feedback about the Constellation Taurus giveaway, and I think I've got it pretty refined, pretty close to refined. So make sure you check in with the channel to see how to win that. And it's not gonna be no name dropped in the hat, like comment, and then we'll put the comments in the hat and we'll shake them up and we'll twerk with them a little bit and you may win it. Now you're gonna have the opportunity to get in the game and compete against some other people. And it's not combat. It's not combat oriented, because I've done that. Constellation Taurus is it's a cargo ship, so it's going to be a cargo oriented contest. So stay tuned. And now let me pick a ship. Oh, this was a catastrophe. We tried to do Ninetales Lockdown and the Retaliator, and we were going up against Arrows. And it was just not a good look trying to maneuver that ship. I was piloting, everybody else was gunning. Not a good look. Wait, did I not claim this? I didn't. How's 3.14 update working for you? Thumbs up or no? It's a mixed thumbs up. It's a mixed thumbs up. Sometimes it's working great. Sometimes in the amount of time that I've been streaming, I could have got like 530Ks. Right now it's being good. And you know, I think it's just one that's gonna get a little finer with time. But I mean, overall, hell, I love Orison. Orison is incredible. How did they do that? And it's huge. It's so big that it starts to make Lorville, this place where I'm at right now, it starts to make Lorville look a little basic, because you got this area and it's got some cool spots. Like you go outside, you got New Deal with the ship dealership. And then you go down here and you've got different trains, like where they at. Oh, I hate when I do that. Ugh. Wait, am I going the right way? Yeah, I am. Where am I? Yeah, so you can go to this train, you can go down here and go to this train. And it's really interesting. I think it's really dope how they got it set up. And then they got the little Richie area, TD, or not TDD, whatever the places where you buy the shipped stuff and trade your commodities and stuff. That's dope. Oh, and then they got like around the living area. They got the store, they got the noodle shop that don't have no noodles yet. Really cool, but it's really cool. But when you play, when you get in Orison or New Babbage, it's like, dude, Oroville need to catch up. But anyway, that was kind of beside the point of what you asked, wasn't it? Oh, let me catch you on the chat real quick. You guys are chitty chat thing. Let's see. Well, Tom Cruise had to switch to guns in Top Gun. Is that how it is? Like you unlock you arm your missile and you can't shoot in an actual jet? I don't know. Is that how it goes? Let's see. Cosmith, I like it. Gives you an incentive to multi-crew and dedicated co-pilot to missile operator mode. Yeah, I love that aspect. I just think that people that are flying solo, I feel a little cheated flying solo. I'm like, dude, so I have to shoot or do missiles? I don't know. Because the way I got my bank account set up, the way I got my holder set up, I used to do both. It's like Luke in Star Wars, he had to change to his targeting computer to shoot torps at the Death Star. It's not said that he had to swap and that his his main weapons were nullified when the targeting computer came down. I have to believe that he had a separate fire button for missiles. That's because I'm just making bias points in my favor. Still Legacy, is that an invitation to dance? Oh snap! Oh yes, I want it. I'm putting up 1 million credits. Still Legacy versus Anathema Knit. I'm shooting footage. That's got to be the I don't know what's one of them fights where like Ali versus Frazier or something like that. The hustle and the bustle. I don't know, man. I would love to see that. Let's see. I'm not much of a combat player, but think it's odd that specialized missile ships like the Shrike don't get the cheat to some degree. What do you mean that it's odd that they'll get the cheat? Use the Schwartz. Black Tom. Most of the time you're at a gun range anyway. Yeah, that's the other thing. I was like, is that just me? Because I'm almost like when I'm incoming on a bounty and I haven't quite reached them yet, that's when I use my missiles. After that, it's very rare that I get a chance to lock missiles. I mean, you can dumbfire them now, but yeah, I feel you on that. I love Cyberpunk so much, and I played it when it dropped on Xbox One S. I heard that was rough. My buddy got an Xbox One, no, maybe he has a PS4. I don't know. Yeah, one of the not new consoles, and he stopped playing it, which is weird for him because like that's right up his alley. I'm the one that told you about the 3 seashells in your apartment. Did you check? I knew about the 3 seashells. Oh, 3 seashells in the apartment. Wait, which apartment? Yeah, I'm thinking about the movie. I didn't know they was in an apartment. Yeah, I do remember that being said in a chat or in a stream. Question, heard they're dropping a hot patch for SC today, tomorrow. Do you think that'll erase any refinery orders you have waiting to be? It's a good question. I don't think it will. Because I think before 3.14 dropped, 3.13, I had refinery orders like forever. Just sitting in there every day. Hey, knock, knock. You got some refinery orders need to be picked up. So I think it might be good, but I mean, you might as well go ahead and get them done as soon as you can. I don't know if you had work right now or what. You might as well get ahead and pick them up and get them sold off, or at least set in your ship and put it into Just have it stored. Sadly, they're fixing the refinery Duke glitch with patch. RIP my prospective prospects. Look at you. Crime never pays. Well, it's not really crime. That's glitching pays sometimes for a while, and then you can't do it no more. Wait, I didn't get a ship. Tripping. Actually, you know what? I want to take a little trip over to the stores. I need to get some underdraws. So I'm thinking about moving, maybe not this type of stream, but the streams where I be with my buddies with my org, the commission, moving those over to Twitch, because it just seems to make more sense for just straight up gameplay videos to move over to Twitch. We're not really discussing things like we are right now. I think Twitch might be a better medium. So just FYI that. I saw you show up to Nine Tails in your tally, but didn't know if you were red on purpose, so I didn't engage. Oh, is that right? Yeah, it was like 5-6 of us in the, probably about 5 of us in the tally. And what happened was one of the gunners shot at an NPC ship that just, it was white, but it was like frozen. And he was wondering like maybe if he shot at it, it would start responding, because we were just sitting there doing nothing. And that gave me a crime stat somehow, even though it was his ship. I just happened to be flying it.
Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching.
Say it. Say what? Remember, I had my caterpillar full of widow, could not sell it all, and lost 500k to 30k. Wait, so you sold some of it? What, did you like sell some of it and try and go somewhere else and sell the rest? What's up with that? What up with that? Widows for chumps need that fine yelling marching powder. You and McMorgan, your marching powders. Let's see. They have the interplanetary and domestic flights from there too. Indeed. Toxin was my drug of choice, but even that got nerfed. Yeah, everything got nerfed. Everything got nerfed. I think the only people that can benefit, the only people that running drugs is worth it for is noobs. Because you run in really? Just really? So you running around in an Aurora or maybe a Titan or a Mustang, something small, and you don't have much money, and you do like a couple missions to get enough to buy a little bit of drugs and then sell them off. I think that's probably a good way to start off the game, because drugs takes a long time to sell, which don't even start on that. But you're only going to be able to hold so much, and you're only going to be able to afford so much. So I think it's a good move for newbies. What don't I have here? Don't got that. I'm not sure if I got this. We're gonna get it anyway. Oh, yeah, they don't have them here. They ain't got my legs, Charlie Murphy. Oh, I'm wearing that. I'm thinking I don't have that. I'm wearing it. Oh, might as well get some med pens. Man, you have to buy more med pens than ever now. Just so many times that you'll use them and they don't work. And so you have to use like 2 or 3 of them just to cure yourself, or heal yourself rather. That's kind of dope that they said, I'm not even supposed to be here today. Right on the beat. Let's see. The Hurtin' and Hurston and the fight of the century. Yeah, that's right. The Hurtin' and Hurston. Let's see. If anyone has gladiators, swap the default torps for the same kind of size 5 from ballista. Wait, default toros? 50 meter minimum. Oh yeah, my bad, phone alarm. Oh, what's torps? Okay. 50 meter minimum distance, as in 50. Nobody ever sees it coming. I bet. It needs to reduce the glare on the lower build windows. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I did like a long, forgot I had this in my hand. Is it done? No, it's not. I recorded like 30-40 seconds of sitting in front of the windows to use it as a, like an AFK or an intro screen for my streams. Forgot all about that till right now, matter of fact. I'm glad I got that, because right now there's so much glare on there you can't see out of it. I don't know why they took it away. You can't throw nothing no more. At least items. Oh yeah, so what is that, next patch? This should be open. I think that's next patch. 3.15 or 3.16. Really interested to see how that's gonna look. Cause Grim Hex is, their hospital looks a little rough. This ain't even open. I mean, we ain't seen no like screenshots or nothing. No in progress shots or nothing. And this already look like it's gonna be beat. Gonna be a little beat. Yeah, man, you need to be on Twitch for sure. Most of the SC community is there. Dig that. Like, I'm with it. I'm down to check it out. Not because other people are doing it. Like, I like to do what everybody else is not doing. And Twitch is just full of people doing the same thing. But I mean, at least just to get started on Twitch before I figure out something that'll be really popping. Do want to try it out? I want to try it out, my friend. You do hold it down for YouTube though, for sure. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. To answer, is there a reason why real fighters have to switch between guns and missiles? I mean, okay, she says yes. SEC real world missiles work. Really, though, missiles are beyond. This weapon's an SC, not so much. British Dante Hicks. Man with the greatest radio voice is streaming. What a treat. Well, thank you. Thank you, Maxim. Litterbug. Hey, man, don't be looking at me littering, man. What did it do, O'Deezy? Person is Space Chicago. The hospital is gonna come with a 2-hour wait time for a gunshot wound, right? Jules, aka Jewels, aka Run the Jewels. What's happening, man? What is happening, man? So let's talk a little bit about 3.14. What about 3.15 though? 3.15. And I haven't been keeping up with what used to be there and what has been scrapped. But I think probably one of the one of the biggest things I'm looking forward to is like the infiltrate and defend mission, the infiltrate and defend missions. Because right now it's kind of too easy to roll up with your boys, couple of your boys, or even by yourself up to a bunker and just slice them up with your guns and just stroll on in, take all the drugs like me, Jules, and boy, it was a bunch of us. Me, Jules, Blackout, Martin, Quantum. I remembered you this time, Quantum. And what's that dude's name? Keep wanting to call him Danzig. Anyways, a lot of us. So it's not a challenge. So it'd be nice to actually have a challenge, people outside the thing, you know, just to offer some real resistance. Because right now they're just kind of standing around. If you really get them riled up, then they will jump behind some cover and, you know, make you work for it a little bit. They won't give it up too easy. But it's not all the time. Most of the time, you just see them standing around and you just pop them. It's a weird difference between Star Citizen and Elite Dangerous first-person shooter play. Because on Elite Dangerous, they are like ready to engage you ASAP, man. You step on a leaf and they are like hunting you down. They're not doing it like super intelligently, but they coming after you though. They make you work for the money, and it's a lot of them. It's not very many of them in Star Citizen, and I don't know if it's better to have more NPCs come at you or just better, more intelligent NPCs coming at you, or maybe it should be a mix of them, like depending on where you go. Still looking forward to the medical side, but my Cuddy Red is going to be a respawn. Oh yeah, it's not going to be able to respawn. We was talking about that yesterday. Not going to be able to respawn in the Cuddy Red next patch, which is like the biggest draw for the Cuddy Red right now. Being able to go to a bunker or somewhere where you might die and then respawn. That will be for the rich people in the Carracks and the 890Js. Dude, how long have I been at this ASAP terminal? Let's go ahead and claim these talons. Talents claimed up. The AR just bogged down right now, but they have nuts. They have nuts aim if they get a moment of clarity. Moment of clarity. When they put the bottle down, stop drinking, then they might get it together and start attacking you. Is that what it is? Yeah, it is a lot of glare on the G's. A little too much. See, this is why. Oh wait, that's not. Never mind. I'm gonna shut up. TTK and Elite is a lot longer though. Time to kill. Yeah. I'd say yeah. Time to kill is longer in Elite. And I don't play it a whole bunch, so I don't know if the way I take on enemies in Elite is still how you're supposed to do it. Like I take down their shields with oh really? Serious? I remember that was in the PTU. I didn't even think about it. But yeah, I take down the shields with the energy weapons and then go with the ballistics to finish them off in Elite. I don't know if that's still the way you do it, but that's how I was doing it. So it made it longer in that respect. But I know once you start getting them, unlocking the other guns, then you can finish them off a lot quicker. Like Elite's FPS combat is a lot more arcade-like, but it is fun. It's very fun. It's so different though. Like it's I don't know if you could, I guess it's two different approaches to combat. Because when I'm with my boys in Elite, we just go through there and we do it like it's real life. You know, hold position, contact, move forward. In Elite, you know, you just run and gun. It's like Call of Duty 4. It's a lot of fun though. I'm not knocking it at all. I will knock their weapons a little bit. I think the weapons look like they should be in Toy Story. Not a big fan of the weapons. Oh, you did that yesterday, Nat? Let's see. Depends on how much engineer upgraded your ship, and clear tier system means that if you're flying a small ship, take on a bigger ship, you're dead in a few seconds. Dig that. You been to Orison yet? I have. Whoa, my frames. Where are they? Let's go take a trip to Orison. I was gonna do a little combat, but you know what? I would rather look at them cloudy skies.
Metro Center transfers to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry lines. Considerate to your fellow travelers. They're not locked doors.
Let's see. SE is way too fast a lot of times. I agree with that for ship combat.
Security reserves the right to search
Actually, I don't know if it's.
travelers
I think there's. I don't know. Like. I think there's too much jousting with PvE. Because that's what the AI does. They just fly past you. You turn around, shoot at them. They fly back past you. Over and over and over. It's a little more straight circles with PvP. Like you encounter people with strategy that will know to duck out for a second, change strategies, come at you differently so that you're not predictable. Dig, do you know about the refinery duplication glitch in SC? Now, somebody mentioned it a little earlier. I haven't done it because I don't cheat, my friend. I don't cheat. I don't cheat because, not because I have anything against cheating. I just don't do it because I be trying to figure out the ways to make the money legally. Stuff that I can actually use later. The glitch is gonna be patched at some point, so I always want to know how to actually do it. Just the best methods, all that good stuff. Someone said they saw slave tourists there at Orison. Did it happen? I can't think of where they would sell that in Orison. Fucking Gladiator Sam is a pain. It's not cheating. UEE just need to fix the terminals. It's the UEE thing. They just need a few engineers to walk in and get that taken care of, tighten up some bolts. Tighten up. I'm also looking forward to the loot generation. It'd be nice to go in a cave, murderize everybody, and then have something to show for it besides a handful of credits. So definitely looking forward to that, especially if there's some items that you can't exactly walk around and grab out the store. So definitely looking forward to that. That'll really get you into more FPS combat. Like my buddy Commander Blackout doesn't like it, but I bet if he was able to find some guns, some rare guns, he might get a little bit more about it. It's not cheating, it's capitalizing. Sound like a true capitalist. Sound like them hedge funds buying up them synthetic shares and selling them. Oh, also healing. Looking forward to healing, because that's going to be the beginning of a whole slew of stuff after it. The beginning of specializations. It'll behoove people. I mean, actually, you know, everybody's going to be able to carry around those, was it the Cure Life little healing gun? So I wish SFC Demon had an idea about like for lack of a better term, specialization tree where you unlock specializations like that. I would love that. That way you have some value in spending time doing medical gameplay, so that people can hire you, because not everybody's gonna have put in the hours that you have just becoming a medic and a better medic, and then being the one that happens to have the Apollo whatever medical ship and having the specialization in medical gameplay. But I realize that'd probably not be too popular with the crowd. But I would love it.
You are clear to launch.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying. The Curry Red. That's a spicy ship. The Curry Red. That should be the ship that carries big bennies everywhere. Like your character Starvin' Marvin. Just put out a beacon for some for some big bennies. It shows up in a Curry Red. I don't know. I think that's all I got for thoughts on 3.14. Unless any of you guys got anything that you want to add to the equation. I think 3.14 is rough, but it'll get ironed out as we go. But we're getting pretty close to 3.15, so I think that's the biggest question. How fast is 3.15 gonna come out? And how fast are they gonna make it so that when I'm trying to fire, I'm not scanning like this? Yeah, that's right. You should have a license. License to heal. That's goofy. License to heal. But anyway, I don't like to do what everybody's doing. Everybody got their formats. I like to get more involved with talking to you guys on the stream. That's more interesting to me. So, you know, I'm gonna try to do these once a week. I'm gonna do these once a week. There is no try, young Jedi. Do these once a week. So make sure you tune in. Again, let me say it again. Some of the folks in here already know. I've talked to them about it. Gonna be doing a Constellation Tourist giveaway. It's going to be in-game giveaway where you participate in a cargo-oriented contest to win a Constellation Tourist for free 99, and there's no better price than that.